Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I took an unintentional break from the vlog for about 2 weeks or so, but we're back and it is a beautiful Sunday morning here and we are gonna go paddleboarding. We have had a slow morning today. We went over to Seaside for a little bit and grabbed some coffee at Amavita and it was so packed over there. Spring break is still in full swing over here. I guess there's maybe like 2 more weeks left of spring break for everybody and it's not been that bad of a spring break. It's actually been 10,000 times better than last year, which is a huge relief because last year was a mess, but this year is not so bad. So they've done a lot of work to try to keep everybody kind of, you know, safe and keep all the craziness out of here, which has been really good. Today should be a super fun vlog, so I'm excited to bring you guys with me. We feel like it is just too pretty to stay inside, so we are gonna blow up our paddleboards real quick and then head over to Camp Helen. And I think it's about $4, I'm pretty sure, to get in there, so that's not bad at all. And then we can just hang out in the park for the day. And I'm gonna bring you guys with me, so I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're new so that you don't miss an update from me. All right, y'all, let's head over to Camp Helen. So we made it over here to the Gulf side of the water and the clouds kind of moved in a little bit, but it's still so pretty and there are a lot of people out and about. I don't know if you can really tell, but everyone is paddleboarding, kayaking, boating, everywhere over here. So it's a really neat spot right over by Camp Helen and Inlet Beach. The water is so clear, you can see straight to the bottom, and there's usually little crabs kind of tucked into the sand. I haven't seen any yet, but I'm sure they're in here somewhere, but it's just so crystal clear.
Probably not that often.
So this part of the water right here feeds into the Gulf of Mexico. So that's one of the really cool parts about these lakes, is that they are freshwater lakes and they feed into the Gulf. And then sometimes the Gulf water feeds into here. So it's just really cool to see the water. It changes all the time. It's different colors and obviously the waves are a factor in all of it, but it's just beautiful over here. We made it. That was not too bad, but I say that because I didn't do any of the work, but he did a good job. All right, we are back from paddleboarding. It was so much fun, and there were so many people out there. It was crazy because normally whenever we're over there, there's probably 3 or 4 other people paddleboarding or kayaking. It's really a big lake, but there were actually, probably, I don't know, 20 to 30 people paddleboarding and kayaking and on boats and everything. Everybody had the same idea to enjoy this Sunday, beautiful weather, and get outside. We're so glad that we decided to go. At first, we were kind of like, should we go? Should we not go? But I'm glad that we did because it was a really good afternoon. And now we are just back home, got all changed and everything. And I wanted to tell you guys about this new sunscreen that I'm going to try this week and keep you posted if I like it or not. Image Skincare sent this to me, and I have 3 different ones that I'm gonna try out. So let me tell you about them real quick. I'm excited because they're mineral sunscreens, which I've been on the hunt for a really good sunscreen for a while because I don't like the ones that have just tons of ingredients, and especially the ones for my face. I don't want to, put all that stuff on there. I'm excited to try these. This one is probably the one that I'm most looking forward to trying. It is a clear sunscreen, which is awesome because, whenever you're rubbing it in, you're like, I don't know if this is rubbed in, and then you have like white on your face and everything. It's SPF 30. I'm not sure if that's gonna cover as much as what I've been using, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if I like it, and I'll keep you guys posted. So this one is water resistant for 80 minutes. So they also sent a tinted one, which is really cool. I don't know how much tint is actually in it, but should be pretty good. It's also SPF 30 and mineral. And then there is this other one that is just SPF 30 broad spectrum pure mineral UV filter. So I'm not sure how different this one is. This one might not be clear. Probably. Gonna try that out and let you guys know what I think about them. I'm excited, and I'm excited that there are 3 different ones. I've heard really good things about this brand, so hopefully it lives up to its promises. So other than that, it has been such a good Sunday. We did not go run today, but we did take a walk this morning, which was really good. I have been doing so good with running. I've been getting in outside runs and indoor runs along with strength training, but my biggest weakness has been yoga. I have not been doing near enough, and I can tell. I feel like my legs are just really tight. So I have got to add that into my to-do list this week. My goal obviously is to get it in somewhere between 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times, but I've only gotten in 1 in the past few weeks, which is not very good. So I'm gonna do that this week. For sure. I'm gonna add it in, see what a difference it makes, but I'm still at the 3 miles for my distance. I haven't gone over that just yet because I really want to try to see if I can decrease my speed. I'm pretty much between 9 to 9:45-ish pace, depending on if it's outside or inside, but the humidity is so intense. The other day we tried to go and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was the worst idea. Coming from Arkansas, we're used to humidity, but for some reason, I guess we're just still adjusting to the weather change, and it was the worst. I mean, it felt like 3 miles felt like 10 miles. It was awful. And I got Nick to run with me, and we were both just like, this is not fun. No, never again. We have to go earlier in the day, and if it's too hot, we're gonna run inside. We did it. We finished the workout, but it was very hard. Living in the South and dealing with the humidity is so different than, having drier air out west. That would be so nice, just to not feel like you are unable to breathe. That's what it feels like. It feels like you just cannot get oxygen in whenever you're running. It's just so intense. And then the sun kept coming out, so it was hot on top of it with humidity. Terrible combination. I'm pretty sure it said 89% humidity, so do not recommend running in that type of weather. But overall, still doing really good, and I'm so glad that I have been getting them in. I hope to be able to knock out a 25-minute 5K by June 3rd. So I'm going to sign up for the Gulf Coast Jam 5K, and it is a Saturday morning, and it's a really big music festival here in Panama City Beach. And so I was excited to see they had a 5K that morning. So I'm sure there will be tons of people there. Should be a really good race, and I'm excited to see kind of how my legs turn out that day. I'm hoping if I have, I think that's about 8-ish weeks left to train and do all sorts of strength training, hopefully more yoga, and see what a difference it makes and see if I can get my speed up. So fingers crossed, all these things will work out, but I'm really enjoying running again. It just feels so nice. It's such a good way to clear my head and just zone in on just running. My brain goes a mile a minute basically with all my work all the time. So it's nice whenever you're running because you're just thinking about running, nothing else, because you just want to get to the next thing. So far so good. And yeah, I think that is all I had to update you guys with that. But otherwise, the rest of today, I need to do some dishes and some laundry and write out my to-do list for the next week. Should be a pretty heavy work week. I had a really busy past 2 weeks. I just feel like I was just in survival mode with work. That's where it gets a little hard to do creative work outside of what I do. So hopefully this week will be a little bit better. I'm trying really hard to get ahead. It's just, I do have a lot of clients right now, so I'm trying to, be give every client 100% basically. But it can get a little tricky whenever you have as many as I do, because I'm just like a one-woman band, basically. I do it all. And whenever, my brain is just exhausted at the end of what I do for work every day, trying to vlog or do anything creative outside of it is just near to impossible. But hopefully I can find a good rhythm here soon. We'll see. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and get on the dishes, get on the laundry, and then we're going to watch Murder Mystery tonight with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. So I think it's the second one. We've seen the first one. It's just like a comedy. Should be pretty good. But I'll check back in with you guys in just a little bit. So everything is all cleaned up now and ready for the week ahead. Hopefully it will be a productive one, and I am going to break out this little guy to do some stretching, because this is for your feet whenever you have been running a whole lot, or if you have any sort of like heel problem. So I'm about to use this, and we are going to turn on Murder Mystery and just relax and unwind for the rest of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. It has been a really good Sunday. I hope that wherever you were able to do, it was good too. And I just want to thank you guys for stopping by my channel today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and hit the subscribe button if you're new so that you don't miss an update from me. All right, y'all, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.